in front of us on the screen, guys, we got the new roadmap with all of the QOL changes coming this year to Raid Shadow Legends. And I'm super happy to see that they are finally listening to some of the feedback that we've been providing for the last 1 year or so, and they are stepping up and making some very, very good changes. Now, the most obvious one, guys, Epic Champion Empowerment. Yes, you've heard that right. We've been asking for this for a long time. I know me and Ash constantly bugging them with the Epic Champion Empowerment, and I'm super happy to see that they are finally introducing this into the game. The next thing that's massive is going to be artifact presets. So right now, if you equip gear on a champion, it stays there. It's a mess when you're trying to move it, when you're trying to build different champions with the same gear. It takes time, and it's definitely not very user-friendly, especially that we have the Cursed series. So since the release of the Cursed series, I've been constantly bugging them with an artifact preset, a team preset, or something to enable us to be able to move gear easier on characters. And the very first thing that they've done, and that's in the game already, the game will actually remember all of the teams that we're using. So that's a good thing. Now, the next thing will be the artifact presets. I'm not really sure exactly how they're planning to introduce this, but it's a massive, massive feature that will allow us to swap gear on champions with the click of a button. Then we're going to have more Tavern improvements, accessory filters. I do think they still need to work on the actual gear filters that we currently have in the game, because we want to be able to sort the gear based on levels and other different things like that. At the moment, you cannot do that, and I'm still not a massive fan overall of the filtering system that we have for the gear. So hopefully some more improvements will be introduced for this as well. Then we're going to have a artifact removal booster item. This will probably be something that will allow you to swap your artifacts for free or something like that. I'm not really sure how they're planning to introduce that, but I have a massive wall text that I'm about to read you guys in a second and kind of like give you more details on everything. Then Hydra Clash participation rewards. They definitely need to make something about that, because right now 2 clans out of 5 will get nothing. This makes the game mode pretty stale, not interesting for the majority of the players, and it's very hard to put your hand on some of these rewards, because if you're constantly getting the same group of clans enemies in your group, you're always going to be on the 4th or 5th place, right? Unless you have some massive changes in your clan and you are able to basically score higher, get some Tranda keys in, So they definitely need to work on that to make the game mode more appealing, I would say. But let's actually quickly check what sort of information we have from them right now. I know you've been asking to share the future plans with you all, and your request did not go unnoticed. I'm excited to give you a little glimpse of what's coming to Raid in the nearest future. This roadmap represents the QOL features that were highly requested and really anticipated by the community, 100%, and are already planned to be released this year. Tavern improvements. We're going to have Epic Champion Empowerments, pretty much everything that I named you so far. Now, when we are talking about Tavern improvements, guys, will become one of the first things to be implemented in the upcoming update. It will help to make the process of upgrading your champions quicker and more efficient. And here is exactly how they are planning to do it. So from here, guys, we're basically going to have the champion filter will become available in the Tavern. So if you are heading over to the regular filters right here, you can select champions from the Master Vault, include Reserve Vault, and select many different things. So we definitely need that in the Tavern. Right now, if you need to upgrade a champion that is in the Vault, you need to go right here. If you have space, take it out of the Vault. If you don't have space, move some of these champions in the Vault, bring those ones out, and it's a lot of a hassle, especially when you're doing champion training tournaments and events, It's taking a lot of time to basically get the job done. So that will work a bit differently. Then champion ascension will become much quicker thanks to a little slider. So the main thing that they've introduced as a good QOL change was using the bruise, okay? So instead of just putting one like this, you can actually just slide the amount of bruise that you want to use in a champion. So they will do the same thing for the Ascension. They will just do a slider up to 6 stars, 3 stars, 4 stars, whatever you guys want to do, which is very good. And they will do the exact same thing for upgrading skills, guys, which it will be very, very helpful. I actually have a couple of different images right here. So the champion filter for the Tavern will be looking like this, as we have it in the regular index. Then the champion Ascension slider is going to look like this, which again is definitely more than welcome. Then we have the upgrade skills slider as well, which is very, very helpful. And we have the instant upgrade, guys. So right here, you're basically going to have this button, instant upgrade. And you're going to basically feed most of these champions from here. Now, this will have a filter as well. So to make sure you're not basically wasting precious time, and to make sure you're not feeding the wrong champions, right? You will require a filter. Now, this, I'll be very honest, this feature will be massive for whales, for Krakens. So, summoning shards on some people's accounts where they barely have any space and constantly needing to feed rare champions is a very, very massive pain. Now, I know this doesn't affect everybody out there because it's pretty hard to save a lot of shards in general to have a lot of them to open during a session, but it's very important for a lot of people that basically keep the game running with the money that they're spending, and they're keeping the development going. So it's definitely a pretty good feature as well. Now, the instant rank up, it will look something like this. You can select the stars as well. You're going to be able, of course, to select how many characters you want to do. This is a feature that has been present in many other gacha games, guys. I think I've played Infinite Magic Raid that had it, Summoner's Glory that had it, and I'm sure tons and tons of other games have it. AFK Journey might have something very similar as well, if I'm not mistaken, even though the leveling works a bit different in there. But this is a very common feature, so I'm glad to see that they are finally introducing it. And you have an instant rank up filter. So maybe for the upgrade, you won't have a filter, even though it would be nice to have one. Either way, here you have a filter that allows you to choose if you can sacrifice champions with gear, with skills, with champion tags, ascended champions, etc. So this will give you a lot of options on how you are planning to basically use this in the Tavern. So these are amazing features. This will definitely take the Tavern to the place where it's supposed to be ages ago, you know. So I'm super pumped to see that this is finally happening, because right now, let's just say I need space, right? I need to go like this. Then I need to do this every single time, right? Select 6, select 6, select 6, select 6. So it's very, very painful. And by the way, I will drop a video probably tomorrow with all of the epics that you need to save for the empowerment, okay? Because there are a lot of amazing epics that you will need, and you should start keeping duplicates from here on. Do not use them as chickens, guys. Very, very important, because empowerment is insane, okay? The stats that you're getting are pretty crazy. Like, just have a quick look at +4 champion, right? Total stats. This is a legendary indeed. I'm not expecting to see the same sort of stats for epics, but I'm expecting to see something very similar. So you're getting a lot of stats from here. You're getting a lot of HP, a lot of attack, defense. You're getting, I think, 40% attack, 40% HP, 40% defense, 15 speed, 10 crit rate, 30 crit damage, 55 accuracy, and resistance. Now, for the epics, probably they will turn it down a little bit, but either way, it's going to be extremely helpful for people trying to defeat content like Faction Wars, Clan Boss, Dungeons, Arena, Cursed City, Doom Tower, everywhere basically. So make sure you are saving them. Let's move over to the next part right here and see what else we have in here. Maybe that's about it. Maybe they haven't wrote anything else. They just shared the roadmap. Yeah, seems like the main thing is basically everything that I explained you so far. Just talking about the filters, how they will work. So I'm pretty confident that is pretty much exactly what I explained you, and I don't think they will do anything much crazier than that. But that's exactly what we need in the game right now, guys. Very, very important. Now we already have, of course, Faction Guardians for all of the rarities except mythicals. I'm expecting to see mythical faction guardians probably by the end of the year or the beginning of next year in the first quarter. I do think they will do it because at this rate that they're selling the primal shards, constantly having different packs is crazy. People can buy 100 primals per day, more or less, which is pretty crazy overall. And when we are talking about empowering legendaries, right, like you're getting a lot of things, especially from the last empowerment. Like you're getting all these extra stats, so it's going to be very impactful for all of the epic champions with the area bonuses as well. Now that they've been introduced for pretty much all of the areas except Minotaur and stuff like that. Which, let's be honest, you don't really need anything there. I do think that epic champions will outshine a lot of the legendaries again because of this, and yeah, it's awesome stuff. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. I'm personally super pumped. Now I would like to see many other changes done in the game, changes to the market, changes to the way we can acquire more soul stones, more primals, etc., more books, the gear removal feature. I'm curious to see how they're planning to do it, how accessible will be to the players to actually put their hand on this artifact removal booster item. It will be something sold in offers. It will be something that we can earn from playing different game modes. It will be an item that will be only present in events and tournaments, so all this is very important. If it's something that is easily acquired and is still kind of like maintaining a balance with the economy that they want to keep for the way the silver cost works in raid, I feel like it can be good. But if it's something that's extremely rare, like a chaos ore or something like that, it's definitely not going to be very good. That was all for the video. I do want to hear your thoughts in the comments down below, ladies and gentlemen. I am very pumped for the epic empowerment, for the champion preset, for the gear presets, the Tavern changes. The Hydra Clash rewards probably will come towards the end of the year. Seeing it how they've placed everything on the roadmap, I would assume they are planning to kind of like follow this path, Tavern improvements, epic champion empowerment, artifact presets, accessory filter, artifact removal booster item, Hydra Clash rewards, and that's kind of like where it ends. Another thing is probably we are expecting new game modes. Maybe they will do the clan versus clan this year. I know this is a QOL roadmap, not a content roadmap. I know they've promised from the very beginning that they are already working on a new difficulty for the Cursed City. I'm not sure if that's something that it will happen anytime soon, but enough with all this. Much love. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.